The Renault Clio Williams is a pretty unassuming car. No fancy air intakes or spoilers like on the more aggressive Renault Sports. This is all about pure driving pleasure. It's still an eye-catcher though, with the standout gold wheels against the dark Williams blue. However, this boxy piece of 90s retro will probably only garner that nod of approval from a passerby who shares your petrol addiction. That doesn't mean this isn't a special car, it really is special. It was built as a homologation model to take part in the French Rally Championship in 1993. And if you look down here, you can see that it's the first Clio Williams to roll off the production line, and only 5,400 were ever made. What makes this one even more unique is that it was actually owned by Sir Frank Williams himself before he sold it to Renault. It's powered by a 2-litre naturally aspirated petrol engine which pumps out a modest 150 brake horsepower and good for 0 to 60 in 7.8 seconds. In here the blue theme continues. Plush seats, blue seat belts and gear knob, and even the carpets get the blue treatment. The front driver and passenger chairs get the Williams W branding too, and no Clio Williams would be the same without the plaque stating its unique build number. But if you fancy a modern equivalent with more power and space, there is the Clio RenaultSport 200, an up-to-date Renault which is trying to cling on to some of its sporty credentials while retaining its more practical features. The Clio RS200 is powered by the same 1.6-litre turbo engine that you get in the Duke Nismo RS. That pumps out around 197 brake horsepower, which is good for 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds. That's not a vast improvement on the Clio Williams, especially when you consider all that extra power, but you can press the RS button down here, which helps improve performance, and you can turn the traction control off if you're feeling really brave. When it comes to extras, the Clio RS200 has 2 more doors than the Williams, a 7-inch touchscreen which controls all the multimedia functionality, and the option of a Renault Sport monitor to check your performance in real time. The Clio RS200 has come a long way since the days of the Clio Williams, but you can't beat a real classic. The sporty Williams might still be able to hold its own against some of the warm hatches of today, but because of its limited numbers and its appeal, it has that exclusivity that the 200 can only dream of.